The Moss Art Center, built in 2011 and located in Blacksburg, Virginia, is an epicenter for creativity and technology. The center is dedicated to Patricia Buckley Moss, an artist and advocate for arts education. The Moss Art Center houses concert theaters, various art exhibits, and acts as liaison between the Blacksburg community and the arts.
My name is John Catherwood Ginn, and I'm the Associate Director of Programming here at the Moss Art Center. The exhibition we have up in the corridor of the Moss Art Center right now are works by Saba Taj. Saba is a North Carolina-based artist. She self-identifies as queer and Muslim, specifically doing work that explores her lived reality in a kind of a variety of identities in the American South. The specific exhibit she's doing is a series of works that were really focused on adding to troubling, predominant images of Muslim women. So it's really about identifying and disrupting stereotypes. We have 3 more main stage performances before the season is out. One is Urban Bushwomen. They're an African-American dance company, but sort of dance theater with a particular focus on sort of the unique perspectives of African-American women in the United States. A really rich program they're doing called Hair and Other Stories. We're also having Sarah Koenig and Julie Snyder from the hit podcast Serial. It's going to be a great show called Binge-Worthy Journalism, all about the process of making both season 1 and season 2 of Serial. Wow. And then finally, our last show of the season is going to be Maria Schneider Orchestra. Maria Schneider is internationally probably the most famous female composer in jazz. She's the only, as far as I know, the only female composer to win Grammys in both classical and jazz categories. Wow. We work with anyone and everyone who has a passion for the creative process and art making. So that's included a lot of departments on campus. So within the College of Liberal Arts and Human Sciences, we work a lot with the English department, history, as I mentioned, the School of Performing Arts, music, theater, cinema, but also with a lot of departments and campus programs that you might not otherwise immediately think of when you think of the arts. So We've worked with the Live and Learn community that's focused on students who are studying science. We've worked with folks in the College of Engineering, the College of Business. We've even brought artists to meet with folks at the School for Veterinary Medicine, as well as the School of Medicine in Roanoke and the Carillion Research Institute. A major part of the way we work with student organizations is through collaborative programming. So we'll work with some students to make decisions about what we want to program in terms of visual arts and performing arts, as well as creating opportunities for those student organizations to perform here at the Moss Arts Center in tandem with some of our guest artists. Participate as soon as possible. Just like, it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, obviously it's like some people might say, I'm more into film, or I'm more into dance, or I'm more into music. It doesn't matter. Like, come check something out. But particularly, challenge yourself to be exposed to something that feels way outside your experience. Whether it's an art form you haven't experienced before, a cultural or identity perspective that perhaps you haven't encountered. Challenge yourself to engage with something. I guess my advice for a student who might be curious about the Moss Arts Center but hasn't engaged yet is follow that curiosity and just come to something. We have lots of free programs too, so if cost is prohibitive, then you can sort of write that off as a particular issue. You can come to lots of free events. But yeah, just challenge yourself to try something that you might not otherwise naturally gravitate towards.
That was perfect.
Really excited about. Actually, it's funny. So my wife and I, we have 2 kids, and we were like debating amongst ourselves. Okay, who's going to watch the kids? Because one of us have to go see the show because we're both addicted to cereal. She won. But anyway, it's going to be a great show called Binge-Worthy Journalism, all about the process of making